Acellus uses cutting-edge technology for the purpose of identifying where a student has a hole in their background knowledge that's making it hard for them to learn a particular concept. We call this Prism Diagnostics. In the same way a prism splits light into a spectrum of colors, Prism Diagnostics splits students into groups or spectrums based on similar deficiencies or holes in their background knowledge. When a student falls into one of these spectrums, customized personal instruction is instantly delivered for that precise defect, filling in the gap in the student's knowledge so they can move forward with confidence. In the world of learning, students very often have many of the same holes in their background knowledge that are making them miss a certain kind of problem. While not all students have the same holes, the significant thing is, when looking at the data coming in from the students all over the country, they start to group themselves by the things they do not understand. When students give the wrong answer on a problem, amazingly, a large percentage will give the same wrong answer. As we have studied this phenomenon, we have learned that special problems can be crafted so that the wrong answers entered by students identify exactly where they are needing help. The Acellus courseware development system compiles the wrong answer results entered by all of the students and identifies where there is a need for additional training and for which concepts. These groupings of wrong answers let us know what they don't understand so that we can then proceed to reteach and fill in the blanks. Let's see how this works. Imagine that a student has just completed a lesson on multiplying decimals. In the lesson, the instructor has carefully gone through the principles and the concepts on how to multiply decimals. Now the student is presented with a problem to test their understanding of the concept. In this case, the problem is 36.01 times 0.2. We work the problem by setting it up for multiplication, 36.01 times 0.2, and get the correct answer, which is 7.202. Most of the students get the problem right, but by monitoring and collecting the answers of every student that misses the correct answer, we notice something interesting. 38% of the students that missed this problem entered the wrong answer of 72.02. Since they did the multiplication correctly, we can see that these students did not understand the concept of this lesson that determines where to place the decimal. We immediately start another lesson for these students, which focuses on placing the decimal during multiplication problems. 24% of the wrong answers were 6.202. In this case, we can see that these students made a mistake in regrouping while solving this problem. So we give them extra practice on how to regroup when multiplying. 7% missed the problem by entering an answer of 36.03. Here we can see that they are adding the numbers rather than multiplying. Acellus now pulls up a special lesson using these same numbers to show them the difference between addition and multiplication. Most of the other wrong answers are random and do not show a pattern. For these students, we pull up the more in-depth version of this lesson, hoping that with more instruction, they will be able to master this concept. As the use of an Acellus course continues, we are able to analyze more and more data regarding student responses and the effectiveness of the teaching methods. The Acellus courseware development system allows teachers nationwide to participate in this process and the refinement of each course. In this way, Acellus is a tool to advance the science of the learning process.